much I'm just getting ready. Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Hey everybody, it is Friday.
I'm blurry.
We are a little blurry,
I'm blurry. You're fine.
but we're not blurry there. But we're blurry here, not there. So I don't know. It's got to be a StreamYard thing. If we're blurry, I apologize. It might make it better, especially if this side right here was blurry and this side wasn't. But you got to slide up, see, because we're not in the same distance. We're giving it. It's having trouble. Doesn't matter. Technical difficulties. How's everybody on Friday night, guys? We have a show tonight.
It's been a long week.
It
We
ha-
say that every week.
This week's been especially weak. I had dropped in my lap earlier in the week that I had to create.
Did you?
Stop! Don't pat me. God. I had dropped in my lap. Why is this not working now? Stop, woman. I had dropped in my lap that I had to create 9 training videos starting at the beginning of the week and had to have them done by the end of the week. So I've been doing nothing but video editing all week long. But anyway, tonight it doesn't matter. You don't care about that. What you care about is
It's a full moon too.
yeah, that didn't help me. But this week tonight's going to be crazy. It's going to be like
I feel like I'm with Bugs Bunny or something. What are you doing, you Sammy Sam?
we're going to be chasing squirrels just like this right here all night long. This is what it's going to be like tonight, and it's going to be crazy. But you know what? We're going to have a fun show, fun show tonight because we got a group. Listen, I've already talked.
I affectionately call them the Indiana crew.
The Indiana crew, but I got somebody because I couldn't do this alone. We couldn't do this alone. Felicia and I couldn't do it alone. So we had to bring in the reinforcements tonight. We had to bring in the strong arm, the wise one, the wisdom,
The experts.
And I mean, it just because we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it by ourselves. So we had to bring in
A half moon.
Half Moon. Not Half Moon Key, but Half Moon Josh. You're muted, Josh.
Act like you've been here before, buddy. Come on. What's going on, y'all? How you been?
We've been good. Not as good as you because you've been cruising since we have.
Yeah, you doggone right. I've been in KMA territory for a little bit.
Yes, you have, and we were very jelly of that. Very jealous. See, that's what cool kids say. Jelly. They don't say jealous. They say jelly.
They don't say jelly.
Are
They
you
don't?
gelling? Are you gelling like Magellan?
So the whole reason you're here tonight is because down in the basement right now, down in the green room, eating all of the celery and carrots and all the ranch dip and all that stuff.
They are eating. I'm not sure what they're eating, but they're eating.
And now they're regretting that they agreed to come on here and do this. But they are here tonight because they are going on the MSC
Seaside.
here in how many days?
16.
We'll find out here in just a minute. But
I'm looking at the basement to see if they...
you should know how other, but they are going on, and it's their first MSC cruise. And I know that you just came off an MSC cruise. We've cruised 2 times on MSC, and so
it fell over. It's hard.
Well, and interestingly enough, we just got off the Seascape, and of course, the Seascape is the sister ship of the Seaside. So perfect timing.
So that's gonna be awesome. We'll say hello to everyone in the chat, and then we'll bring them up. I brought you up so we can say hello. But chat, everybody here tonight, you awesome, amazing people here tonight. Just because if you haven't been on MSC at all, that doesn't matter because these folks.
There are some that have not been on a cruise.
Where they're going, the excursions they're doing, and everything else. We need your help tonight because some of these fine folks haven't cruised before. And so we got some newbies, and so they got questions, and we're going to be reaching out to you guys in the chat for help as well. So let's say hello to everybody really quick. We'll run down through the chat, and we're going to say hello. Always, I mean, she was here early, our favorite, Miss Meg. Hey,
Howdy.
Meg, so good to see you tonight. She said, finally, Friday fam. We also got Lisa from Lisa's Cruise Adventures in the house.
Howdy.
Hello, Miss Lisa. I saw the fire that you and Steve had going. I was a little bit jealous about that too. I saw it. Our buddy Shane's in the house. Shane Norgren. Hey, Shane.
Howdy.
We get to see Shane in how many days? How many days we got?
How many days are we,
30,
Josh?
something like 30, 31 days.
Getting there. Yeah, it might be 29 today. I don't know.
Shane,
We're getting close to check-in time.
Yep. Tom's in the house. Hey, Tom. Aaron Smith, Aaron.
We're 30.
We're 30 days.
30
Look at
days.
that. Cruise Nuts in the house. Hey,
Zetto.
Taylor's, Darlene Reese.
Howdy.
Look here. Najuma Brown,
Hey.
Danny D, Ron. I know I'm jumping through here. We're glad to see you.
Hi, welcome in and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
I've got
Okay.
toys too.
I'm thinking, what the
Look
heck?
at there.
is
That
this?
was awesome. Richard
Doing
Santini.
toys.
Yeah, everybody's got toys. Look at that. Feel free to play with your toys tonight, all you want.
But do you drop yours?
Well, I probably would if they weren't sitting on the desk. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk some tech pretty soon because I need to find out what you got going on. BTT's in the house. Mike Wida is in the house.
Why you want to look at me like that?
The Moonlight Adventures, just to make sure I'm saying it right. So look at there. We got, let's jump down. Funnel Heads. Look at there. Our buddies, the
Hello.
Funnel Heads.
Hey.
Howdy.
Good to see you guys. Let's see here. Who we got? I'll just jump down through here. Don't make sure. Look, it jumped.
Oh, Denise says she's dressed working tonight because it is a full moon.
Denise, I feel for you too. Steve Snellgrove. My wife Amelia and I will be on the Mardi Gras 1 week from tomorrow. Can't wait. I think they deserve a
Nice.
ship.
I know this man. I've worked with him before, and he is down y'all's way.
Really?
So I met him at Warner Robins or at Robbins. So he is, he's a good old Georgia boy.
Well,
Cool.
we'll say hello when you pass through southern Georgia. See, he's already in South Georgia, but see, we're southern Georgia.
Southern Georgia. Any
Southern.
self-respecting Southern gentleman would say it exactly the way you said it.
That's right. There's Chastity. There's
Howdy.
the other half of the Moonlight Adventures.
Better,
I venture to say the better half, but you know.
much better looking for sure.
There's our buddy Antoinette.
Howdy.
at Fun. There's Paul. What is he? Paul what? Vines?
Sexy vines. Sexy.
Sexy Vines. Look, Barry Brains. Boom. Barry Cranium Brain is in the house. What's up, BB? Let's see. And you know what? We are at the bottom of the chat. If I missed your comment and it was extremely hilarious, just put back in there hashtag my comment was hilarious. You need to read it, jerk. That's what you got to put in there. Hashtag that. All right. So What did Lisa say? 5 days until the
5
sunshine and 30
days.
until the glory. Look at there.
Oh,
1975. Not what? Not what?
74, not 76.
1973.
Right down the middle, baby.
That's right. We love Tony G. So everybody, we don't need to tarry any longer, because down in the basement, and they've already out of nacho cheese fries and all the stuff that we placed down there. They look like they're ready to go. So let's bring them up. We got 2 batches of them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna bring them up right now. Look at here. We have
It's the Indiana cruise.
Sorry.
this is a family.
Peanut gallery.
We are family.
Yeah,
You got
Rob-
everybody with you.
Rob is lit. He already showed us that he was lit.
Yeah.
So Rob and Amy said, I don't know how this all came about, but I'm going to let you guys go around in the room and just introduce everybody.
I'm Amy.
Carla.
I'm Rob.
I'm Wendy.
Sean.
Adam.
Michaela. Mallory.
Ricky.
I'm Rob.
Wait a minute. Do we have 2 cameras and we're like, do we got a panoramic thing going on here?
Yeah.
That's amazing. My mind is blown.
That's how we roll in Indiana.
High tech.
We spare no expense whenever we bring guests on, you know.
That's outstanding. I'm glad you shipped the cameras out to them. We appreciate
Exactly.
that.
So, yeah. Ron said, LOL, flashers.
They just showed up.
You might get thrown off in Costa Maya
Costa Maya.
if you do that, Rob. But just be careful. So, who here has not cruised before? Raise your hand.
I've cruised before.
Me too.
Me.
Hey. Now, you know what? Like down where I'm from, pontoon boats, they don't count now.
Yeah.
I thought I was a cruiser because I'd been on a pontoon. But
Okay, I've been on one of those a few times, but I've been on a cruise.
I like the motorboat. Does that count?
Yeah, I'll put toy bins on that
Yeah,
one.
it's gonna be the well, your button fast
I
enough.
couldn't think of what button I wanted to push.
Just my bad, for sure. So, all right. So let's start off. We'll show you really quickly. Let's get over here. Y'all are going to be on the MSC
Seaside.
Seaside, which is, let's see if we can figure out how to work this thing. Oh, not
Not
that.
that one.
Maybe this one. There we go. So
Excellent.
this right here, MSC Seaside.
Beautiful.
There's the ship. And on this ship, there is, hey Josh, did y'all's have the zip line on it?
It did not have a zip line. It had Robotron.
Okay. Oh, that yeah, I remember seeing that when that came out. It had that Robotron. Did you ride the Robotron?
Robotron 2000. No, man. Every time I had an opportunity to go ride that guy, it was raining. So we had anticipated on doing it, but it just didn't happen. But there's so much fun to have on this class of ship. They will have to sail again. I'll tell them that much.
Oh yeah, you want. Well, y'all are on 7 days, but you still, it's gonna be hard to.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna take-
I mean we were there 7 days and we worked hard to do everything and couldn't get it done.
It'd take you a day or two to get the lay of it on
Yeah,
the pontoons. Like I said. It's a full moon type of day. Yes, it is. So Ron said motorboat. Ron, mind your P's and Q's. So on the back of this thing, it does have a zip line, and I noticed whenever we were in
All moon.
what was it, Ocean Key, they were zip lining that day. So you can, it's pretty cool. It goes from the not if I point you can really see it, but it goes from the middle of the ship all the way to the back of the ship, which is really cool. The lighthouse has a are y'all doing overnight at Ocean Key?
Yes. Yes. they
Okay,
are.
so you get to see the light show at
Oh man, so good. So
and
good.
get to hang out on the beach party. That's one of the cool things that MSC does that not many of the other cruise lines do is you get to stay overnight. You get to come and go on the ship to the beach as you please. You get to have that beach party if you want to.
Your drink package goes with you.
That is amazing. Now, did everybody get the free drinks and Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all will be lit. Then
Oh,
that's,
Yeah, and there's no limit to the drink package. It's a no limit soldier, baby.
Captain Billy J.
Carla.
Oh yeah.
So have any of you had a drink package? You ever had the drink package on another ship before?
No.
Okay, so if you ever have it on Carnival, especially, you'll notice that they give you one at a time, and it's like a 5-minute time limit in between each drink. That is out the window with MSC unless they change something. You
No,
literally
they have
can go
not.
say, I want two, and it's not just alcohol.
No.
You
no.
can do two Pepsis or
Pepsis,
Cokes
yeah.
or whatever. I forget what brand. Was
Two
it Coke?
bottles
or
of
Pepsi?
You can go up there and say, I want 4 beers, and they'll give
Yeah.
you 4 beers. They don't care.
Yeah, they're really liberal with it, and it saves you time, especially when it's crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Saves you time in line.
It's really
I
good.
will say this though, Greg. So since the last time, so this last sailing we went on was fantastic, and they'd made some changes, at least on the Seascape. So on the Meraviglia, there was a lot of backups at the bars. I don't think we had to wait on a drink more than 2 minutes anywhere on this ship.
We didn't have that much trouble on the seaside either.
No.
I mean, I think we heard some people complaining about it at the pool bar at the very back on the really busy Sea Day, but we didn't go back there a whole lot, obviously, because we're not very pool people. But the rest of the bars that we went to, we never had any trouble.
Oh, we had one bartender. Her name was Siri, and we'd say, Siri, can I get a drink? And I mean, like when your drink would get about this low, she already had you another. It was just
That's the thing. We made
keep 'em
friends with a couple of them and took care of them. That's the other key. Take
That's
care
the
of your
key.
bartenders, and they'll take care of you.
Tip well and tip early, and you will have a good time.
Yeah.
Aaron, yeah, we did it on the Meraviglia back last year, the first of last year. Evidently, that cruise line at times, I guess they were fairly new to over here or something, or this crew was, and they weren't used to tipping. And we had a young guy that came up, and I gave him like $20 the first night, and his eyes got this big around. He did, and boy, he was on us like white on rice the rest of the cruise every time we showed.
So I'm really interested in their experience when they get back.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare them by saying what I'm about to say. So please don't be scared. So this is what we learned on the Seascape is that when MSC builds new ships to the States, they, so we're used to in America that when you build a new ship or anything new, so, see the celebration or the Jubilee, for instance, right? So Carnival Jubilee, they're putting Kindle Fire on there. They're putting seasoned people on that ship. MSC, you get a new ship and you get a new crew. So, there have been people that have complained about the Seaside when it was first released. Not so much now, but Aaron and Tracy, who was with us, they were some of those. And they're like, hey, when we were on the Seaside, we had this, that, and the other thing. But we had a fantastic waiter, and he said, look, I can guarantee you that it's all good now. Because what happens is he called them babies. They put babies on these ships sometimes, and it was babies that were on the ship. But he's like, I bet you 100% it's been fixed, and I want you to go back and try it out. And that's the other thing about MSC is they want you to have a good time, and if you do not, you need to let them know because they'll make it right. That's what we've seen.
We had a bartender when we were on MSC Seaside. He said he literally got on the ship same time we did.
Mm-hmm.
So they handed him his iPad, to order the drinks, and he brand new. He didn't know anything where anything was at.
Yeah, there was one walking around there with like a T-shirt like this, and he's down in the galley, like doing whatever he's doing down on the deck 4 or 3 or whatever it is. But that happens on all cruise lines.
It does.
Contracts are scattered and they run out at different times. They have new faces on every sailing. But Warm Strong Adventures is in the house. Marjorie Ambrose, glad to have y'all. So the atrium, that's a picture of the atrium. These ships are immaculate.
They're
it's
beautiful.
Just, you can't begin to describe how gorgeous
you
these
can't
ships
really
are.
tell, but each
Can
one of
I
these
share?
has a little stage.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I have some new footage that I'm just like itching to share with you guys. So
I
and
wish you would. That's why you're here with all your wisdom is to share with them. Now, listen, guys, if y'all
this
have any questions,
go ahead
jump
up
on
front.
in.
Yeah.
No, I was just telling them if they got any questions, jump in.
This was just so was lucky enough. I don't want to say lucky enough. I mean, I did it on purpose, but caught some really good atrium footage. So here we go. Yeah, I think I've shared it with you. Now you have to bring it in.
Oh, I do have a friend. Where's it at?
I don't know. This is new to me. So put it down there.
Let me stop sharing, and you should be able to. Let me see. We're
It
learning.
doesn't work. But
It doesn't work.
I don't know.
No, he said it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, I can just shoot it to you if you'd like. But anyway, I have some video footage of that atrium. And actually, the video that I have that I'm trying to share here, they put Ocean K video on it.
oh yeah. There we go.
There we go. So this I'm actually like videoing up. Now we come down. Come on, internet. So beautiful. That is amazing.
So much like the seaside. It's you can tell. That is so cool. So what questions do y'all have? I know we had Amy, you and Rob, or Rob, you and Amy, whichever way y'all want me to address y'all.
Amy and Rob.
I know we were going to talk to y'all, but we didn't get a chance to talk to everybody. So I know surely y'all got to have some questions, and it's not every day that you get royalty on your channel like Josh Moon. So, I want to take full advantage.
Depends on who you ask, Greg. Depends on who you ask.
So, yeah.
Question?
Just jump in.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, let me mute mine. So
Oh,
Somebody's
Uh-oh.
muted.
Yeah. Y'all's mic isn't working, Mallory. Mute
It
yours
was.
and open Rob and Amy's back up. We could hear you through theirs.
What's the thermal spa like?
Oh.
got that, Josh?
The thermal spa is heaven on the seas. That's what the thermal spa is. Depends on how you want to do this. I don't know if they were able to status match in any way or not.
I don't know if
Alicia,
anybody's done that yet.
Yeah. So is anybody? I'm playing TA a little bit here for you, Felicia. I apologize, but does anybody have like Hilton Diamond status or Marriott Elite, Platinum, any of that kind of stuff? So there's a laundry list of like things that you can, match statuses with. If you're Diamond status when you're on the ship, you can get a free 2 hours in the thermal spa. Now, we buy the thermal spa package because it is so good. And what it is, there's so many other things in there I just can't even describe. So there's hot and cold. So if you've heard of cold plunges, they have this thing where you go in, it puts freezing cold water on you. Then you hit the next one and it's scalding hot. You hit the next one, it's freezing cold. Next one's scalding hot. Jump in the hot tub. Go into this. There's a dark steam room that has like black lights and stuff in there, and theme music. There's a Himalaya salt room. I mean, it's just. I know I'm missing a ton here, but they have these. Essential oil showers that will either hit you with warm water, cold water, and like eucalyptus or lime or all these different. It's amazing. You got to hit the thermal spa. Now this is the Aria. So the Aria is a package you buy with your room, and that's even like that's another level above the thermal spa. So they do the spas the right way on MSC. We've had great experiences.
What is this one?
So they also have another one. I don't think they had it on the Seascape, and they may have it on the Seaside, but on the Meraviglia, they had an ice room. So it's like the opposite of a steam room. You go in and there's ice falling down through the pipe, You take the ice, you put it all over you, and you're sitting in a room that's like 40 degrees.
It said it was on it in the video.
Yeah, yeah. The ice room is really cool. We spent a lot of time in there.
Midwesterners.
Yeah, it said for you Midwesterners.
Yeah, it's worth every dime in my opinion. And Antoinette said thermal spa is amazing. I know that folks that we took in there with us, they all loved it. But here's a little tip that we found out. Sometimes if you wait and book it till like the first sea day, you can get some deals
For the duration.
because
Okay.
they're looking to get it full.
Lisa's asking if you're diamond on Carnival, how does that translate to MSC? You know, I've heard a couple
match
of different.
I think.
Well,
Go
I've heard
ahead,
a couple of different people. I read on one of the forums where somebody was diamond on Carnival and got matched to
Gold.
gold on MSC.
It
I
depends. So I know on Princess, if you're whatever their medallion status or whatever it is, they match you to diamond. And yeah, I think you're right. Carnival diamond is gold.
It might be platinum to diamond or something like that, or,
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I know they did my Hilton, and I think they did yours too, didn't they? To
Yeah.
diamond on there.
Mhm.
That's what we
Um,
used was our Hilton. I think platinum elite for Marriott will get you diamond as well.
Now, did you use the priority boarding on this last one with your diamond?
So there's a story behind that. We planned
Oh, I
on
remember
using priority boarding, but Chastity had
Yeah.
a little bit of a health scare, not a health scare,
Yeah.
but she needed to get some meds. And but I'll tell you, like I think we may have learned something. This was a full ship. So are they? Where are you guys sailing out of? Canaveral or
Canaveral.
Canaveral? So Canaveral's outstanding. You won't have any issues. We sailed out of Miami, but going into there, we were a little bit late because Chas had to go see a doc real quick and get some meds, like I said. But we boarded later than we would normally like to. So I think we had like 10 o'clock, 10:30 boarding, and we ended up boarding at around 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish. Walked right on the ship, like no problems. The quickest boarding we've ever had. So
I've found that to be the case even with Carnival. Either get there first thing,
Yeah.
or wait till 1:30 or so in the afternoon and walk right on.
and I know you want to get on the ship. Like everybody wants to rush to the ship. But I mean the sail away party's not going to be till 4:30 or something. So.
Yeah. Later.
Let me address this comment with Captain. Captain, MSC is not going to be in Birmingham till the middle of next year. Okay, that's whenever they start cruising from the port of Birmingham. Just letting you know.
Titanium, that's what it is. Marriott's changed their statuses around. I used to be a Marriott guy, but we switched to Hilton.
It's well worth it. I mean, some of their things are genius that MSC's done. They said when they came to the U.S., they wanted to become the dominant cruise line in the United States, and they had some hiccups early on, I think, but they have listened, and they're trying to adapt and do some things. And the free drinks and Wi-Fi, the ships, and everything else. It's just
And food. Don't let people tell you that the food's not good.
that's
please
what I'm
don't.
saying.
It's the best food. I'm going to tell you, like, the only other cruise line that does it better in the buffet for me is Royal, but it's close. I mean, it is close to on par with Royal. Best pizza you'll have on the sea. And tacos, do not miss out on Ola Tacos. It's worth. I mean, it's only like $17. All you can eat.
I go too.
We didn't make it in. It was booked up when we tried to get to it on the Meraviglia. But
If you don't book any other specialty dining, go to Ola Tacos.
Kurt said go at the crack of dawn. But
Stop talking about your crack, Kurt.
I don't think I have it over here listed anywhere. I wasn't that prepared for this. Okay.
I've got media if you want it, man. I can pull it up.
You play as much as you want to play. I mean, you can share everything you want to share. I know y'all.
I don't want to intrude, but I can. So
You are not
what ports of call are you going to, by the way?
Y'all are going to Costa Maya and
Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Cosmic.
Well, do you have somewhere planned to go or something planned at Cozumel?
Not yet.
So I'm assuming
We're all
that you guys know about the Swarovski crystal staircases that they have.
The fancy
I'm-
thing.
I am hoping that what I pull up here, I have not edited any of this yet. So if you hear some foul language, I'm sorry. Let me just mute it. There we go. Let's mute it. That'll be good. All right. So it's muted. Whenever you want to pull it up, you can.
Oh, yeah. Once it pops up here, I'll throw it.
Yeah. No rush. I just.
Oh, let me stop sharing here. All right, there it is. All right.
Okay, so this is more atrium, and it's obviously a similar setup there on the seascape. You can see to the right those crystal staircases. So gala night, you're going to want to get your picture made.
Yeah.
Everybody is always constantly standing.
Listen to these guys, amazing musicians on these ships. We've had nothing but good stuff as far as the singing goes. This was the night of the white party. So we really enjoyed this part of the ship. We hung out there a lot. I think so. I saw that. Have you guys sailed Seaside, Kurt? I'm sorry, Greg.
That's the deck you entered.
No, we were supposed to be on the seaside in February, but our daughter decided to get pregnant.
So, I know the reason I said Kurt. I know Kurt Marsha has sailed on it. There's a bar down at the bottom of the atrium. I can't remember what the name of that bar is right offhand, but that bar area is fantastic. We thought we were going to spend a ton of time there. We actually didn't, but it's probably the largest bar on the ship.
So, and we have been on Seaside. At Seashore, we were supposed to be on that Kara ruined for us. Shane is asking, with it being a European cruise, was there any cultural shock? And I'd say no. The biggest difference I noticed, and maybe I don't know if you noticed it or not, Josh, but there was in Carnival, we talked about this last time. Carnival, you have announcements every 15, 20 minutes about what's coming up. There was a noticeable lack of announcements and what I would just call,
overhead chatter.
Yeah, it kind of left you. You could find as much information as you want because these ships have giant TV monitors every 30 feet, touch screens. You can touch them and find out anything that's going on. You got your
map of the ship.
It's called MSC for me, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing I can tell you, if y'all hadn't already talked about it, is the unlike Carnival, and this is something that I don't know why Carnival hadn't figured out yet. I guess it's a money-making thing. But the app on the phone has free chat.
So they can text.
So every one of y'all can chat amongst yourselves through that app. Carnival is $5 a person.
And it's easy. So even at $5 a person, it's still a little hard to navigate. With MSC, you just scan a QR code and it links everybody up.
That's good. Yeah.
And so the other thing too that I like is, so Carnival, you can book things through the app, and the graphic user interface is a little cantankerous. Those screens that Greg's talking about, you can book your shows. You can book all kinds of things through those screens. The one thing that may throw you off, though, that took us about half a day to get used to, are the smart elevators. And you're going to learn how to navigate that and where to go, because it can get backed up. But if you go to the right spots, it's never backed up at all. But here's what the smart elevator thing is. So you walk up and you select the floor that you want, and then it says, go to car D. And they're going to call them cars because obviously it's European. It says, go to car whatever. You go to that car, you get in, and it's already selected the floor for you. You just ride to it. And it's cool. It's cool. So Kurt, it was not regular on the seascape. It may be on the seaside. That aft elevator he's talking about, though, you want to ride it at least once. It's a panoramic elevator, takes you up and down all the floors. There's an infinity pool back there. Is the bridge a size on this ship?
Yes.
Do they have bridge a size? Yeah. That's amazing.
I think some of the glass was cracked on it.
Yeah, we might have. I think there was some of the glass on the infinity bridge on the side that was. They have this ship also has an infinity hot tub. And if you can get in that infinity hot tub when you're leaving port from anywhere, it's awesome to sit there in the hot tub because you're staring straight out. There's no other way to look but straight out. And yeah, we sat there on our way out of Puerto Rico, and man, it was just. I have nothing but good things to say about MSC, so I may be the wrong person to be talking to here. I don't know. They're our favorite cruise line now. I mean, they really are.
Seaside.
Seaside.
What you say, Rob?
Do they have that big hot tub that he's talking about? Is that on Seaside? Because I haven't seen that.
It's
I
so
haven't
it.
seen the infinity pool.
I'm
The
not
infinity
sure where this, but I will
hot
tell
tub.
you this. I'm not sure. We'd have to look it up and see the layout of the ship to know for sure where they all are. But I will tell you this: Seaside has a ton more hot tubs than
And
car
pools.
and
Oh, then
pools
you-
than.
Yeah, we have been MSC. They're all over the hot tub game. So I don't know. So here's what I'm talking about. Let me. This is saying that it's
The lava.
the Seaside, and all these ships should have it because they're the same
Well, I
class.
mean, let's put it this way: we were on there 4 or 5 days. We never saw the whole ship.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
the back of it. So was it there at the Bridge of Sighs, or what deck was it on, Josh?
It's on. I want to say deck 8 or 9. I
But
just
it's on-
shared.
it's on
I
the
just
side,
shared the
right?
screen there. If you can get it pulled up. There you go. So this is that infinity hot tub.
I've
Now
got
that
this.
says seashore. I looked for Seaside, so you may want to do your own search. Don't trust me. You should never trust me. That's not smart.
So let me show you this right here. Let me pull this back up. This would be. This is on deck. Well, let me share this. Present. Share screen. This
That's perfect.
is.
Yeah. So there we go. You pull this up. Now we can just talk around
This
the
is
boat.
deck.
Yeah, there
This
we
is deck 16 and deck 18. So there is a.
go. So it has the same aft.
Yeah.
That's the
And-
panoramic lift. So
There's-
we've got an awesome picture. It came out so good. So like if you're trying to be an Instagram model or whatever, this is a great place. So we did our little obligatory Instagram picture on the Bridge of Sighs, but on this panoramic lift, there's a mirrored glass on the other side of it. So you stand on the Bridge of Sighs, you look toward the panoramic lift, and you take a picture of yourself in the mirror, so you get all of the ocean behind you, and it's a beautiful picture. So for the younger ones, you do your duck face in the picture, and you got it. There you go.
But to
So
show
it
you,
looks-
I mean, hot tub here and a hot tub here.
So many hot tubs.
There's another one by the Miami pool here.
And that Miami pool, that's where all the parties are.
Yeah, they've got some inside as well. There's
Yeah.
2 more over here by the Jungle Pool Lounge.
That place is awesome too.
Oh,
Spent a
that
lot
inside.
of time in the jungle pool.
Yes.
So another thing too, guys. So if you've ever sailed, a lot of your pools on a cruise are like kiddie pools. These things are deep. You can drown in these pools. So keep that in mind. But they still won't let you jump in.
You can drown in these pools.
But Lisa was suggesting Paradise Beach Club in Cozumel.
Summer.
We're all going. We're all going to it here in 30 days, which is an all-inclusive. If you in Cozumel, it's the cool thing about Cozumel is the taxis all have set rates. I think it's $17 to Cozumel. I mean to Paradise Beach. That's for up to 4 people in a taxi each way. $17. So it's a nice place to go. I forget how much. You remember how much it was to Paradise Beach? It was like $68 a person or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, so I'm going to disappoint you because we're just sticking with Sancho's.
Are you really?
Well, we can talk offline.
Okay. I'll miss
We're going
you.
to do a lot of things with you guys, but we're probably going to do Sancho's for that. You probably know.
I do. So
But yeah,
It's-
I think Paradise is 65. I think they're the same as Sancho's.
yeah, it's about the same for each of them. But you got two good choices, Mr. Sancho's and Paradise Beach.
Yep.
Both of them are really good, all inclusives there.
And there's another one there too. That is it. Chunkin. What's that one? There's another one that a lot of folks.
Knob.
Yeah, Chunkanob. Yeah.
Josh, did you and Chastity do anything on the island?
Yeah. The island is amazing. So the cheapest thing you can do on the island, and one of the coolest things that we've done excursion wise anywhere, is the tour of the lighthouse. It's like $11 a person to go up in this lighthouse, and you'll have some of the best views you've ever seen. And the folks that run the lighthouse tour are so informative. They'll tell you all about the island. I mean, it's a 40-minute tour. Plenty of picture shot, plenty of photo ops that you'll get there. And then you can go down and you can just hang out in Lighthouse Bar, which is probably the best bar on that island. They have all these little snack shacks too. And so you've got your main dining area on the island, but then they have these little food truck looking things, which has your tacos, your burgers, your fat pills that everybody wants, and perfect island food, right? That you can hit. Now, the other important thing to know about this island is when you get off, everything that you see in front of you when you get off the ship is family areas. If you continue to walk away from the cruise ship, and if you cross the bridge over to the other side, that is 18 plus adult only. The other thing is if you continue walking as far as you can and meet the water, there's a beach over there. That is a topless beach. So be aware of that.
Rob, you're in, buddy.
Now, the other thing, there's a lagoon in the middle of this. There's a lagoon in the middle of this island that separates the adult side from the family side. Great snorkeling there. There's a lot of platforms out there to play and jump off of. They keep 2 nurse sharks in there, and they call them Salt and Pepper, I think is the name of them. But the reason they keep the nurse sharks in there, obviously a nurse shark's not going to come eat you up. They're docile sharks, but they eat up all the jellyfish and they run off all the other fish that could bother you in there. So no issues with jellyfish or anything like that. They do an amazing job. It's a marine reserve. It's not just a private island. So everything there is sustainable. They have everything is solar powered. I mean, it's amazing. And it makes you feel good. I don't know. It makes you feel good when you get on that island and get off of it. So
it's a beautiful island, guys.
it is, and it's getting better because it was when they first bought it, it was just desolate because they were mining that island for rare earth minerals. And then when they bought it, they've started to restore it. So every time you go, it gets more and more beautiful.
Okay, Robbie.
What's the best beach? Which beach should we hit? I hear there's some beaches that are rocky. Some are like the lagoon, I guess, so you don't really catch the island vibe. Or
It depends on what you want. So we've done, when we first got there, we did, the first day we were on, we did the lagoon beach, which I enjoyed because there was good snorkeling there. I like to snorkel, but you don't get the waves and everything. And there's not a whole lot of waves here anyway. You're in the Bahamas. But then when you first get off the ship, you can hang a left. And when you hang a left, I can't remember the name of that beach. It's Ocean Cay Beach or something like that. But it's right, like the ship is right in front of you and you're swimming in this. That's more of the beachy vibe. You got the lighthouse to the right and all that. And it's just a short little jaunt to get over there. Now, if you turn left and walk away from the ship, that's that rocky area you're talking about. Now, for me, that's where I'd like to go. And some of the bigger waves are on that part. The only thing you got to be aware of is there's no lifeguards or anything over there. You're swimming at your own risk, but it's probably the most beautiful part of the island.
That's picturesque over there. If you want to get some nice photos and it's a good clear day, go over there and take pictures. It's pretty over there.
And the other, so that part of the beach, which we didn't see any naked bodies. We walked through there. We didn't, I don't know if it's well known, whatever. Luckily, we didn't see anybody running around butt naked over there, but that beach looked like it was very, very pretty also. I mean, that's like the the beaches you see at Sandals Resorts or something is what that looks like over there. Just sugar sand and just crazy beautiful.
Did Felicia see the crew quarters? Billy J wants to know. She saw the entrance to it, Captain. She did not go in. We pulled her away. Richard Santine said he's looking at MSC cruise, and I want to take this opportunity to say, if you're looking at an MSC cruise, you haven't booked one yet, and you are interested in it, Mr. Moon there, him and Miss Chastity are now travel agents. You can plug your travel agency for us, Josh, and their travel agency or Syrup City Travels, either one can help you out. But them getting off the ground, reach out to them.
It's real easy. The Moonlight Adventures Travel Agency.
There you go. So you can reach out to them, and they will take care of you for sure.
Maybe we can. We're still training. Right at this point, I'd probably have to holler at Felicia and be like, "Hey, we need some help. Somebody's wanting to get booked."
Whatever you need, pal. Yeah. So, yes, the glass was cracked. Destination Funds in the house. Hey, y'all. Good to have y'all in here with us. Let's see who else. What else we got here? Meg said, "Don't drown."
You got to check. You got to check Billy J's comment.
Hey, Tom. What? Got to go down. Do the food trucks have juicy or dry hot dogs? I'm going to be honest. I didn't eat anything from the food truck, Captain, but if you go back to our vlog series from the seaside, and I honestly don't remember what it was. Kurt commented on the wieners from the buffet, and I don't remember whether they were juicy or dry. You'll have to go back and watch the vlog. But
hey, the burgers are good though. The burgers and the fries are good there.
I like the pizza there, y'all.
Oh my!
And unlike Carnival, you never have to wait on a slice of pizza. They always have pizza available, with it being an Italian cruise line. If any of y'all like pizza, you're gonna love.
They make fresh mozzarella on that ship every day.
Oh.
And that was one of the things. So we've been on a keto diet, my wife and I. So this ship was perfect for that. And if you like meat and cheese, you're gonna find plenty of it. If you like fresh vegetables, you're gonna find plenty of it. And not to say anything negative about Carnival, but one of the things we noticed, and I think this is why people are like, "Oh, we don't like the food on MSC." If you prefer a lot of processed foods, now, don't take this the wrong way, because look at me, I'm big. If you like a lot of processed foods, you're not going to find as much as you would on a Carnival ship. You will find it; it's there. It's there for you. But the overwhelming majority of the food that they have there is going to be meats, cheeses, breads. The pizza's great again. Some soups, even some Indian food, curried Indian food. If you can't find good food on there, I don't know what kind of food you want.
I assume the pasta's good as well.
Oh, well, yep. There you go. I'll let you answer that because I hadn't. Now on when they have Italian night on the ship, make sure you get the arancini.
What is it?
Well, I think it's called arancini. I think that's how you say it, arancini. But it is a mozzarella ball with breadcrumbs on it, with some tomato sauce drizzled around it. You'll love it. It's like a big, huge piece of fried cheese. That's all it is, with some risotto in it. It's great stuff.
So in the time we have, we got a few minutes left tonight, y'all. What other questions do you have? I know we've talked a lot and just gave you our experiences. We hadn't let y'all talk nearly as much as we probably should have. So I know y'all
Adam, what questions you got?
So Carnival has the chocolate melting cake. What does MSC have?
I didn't try a lot of the sweets. What about you, Josh?
So we, the first time we did, this time we didn't as much, not because the sweets are not good, just because we're dieting. I've had some health issues that we've talked about on our channel. I won't belabor what we're talking about here with that, but I'm going to tell you, and this sounds funny and weird, but stay with me here. Probably the best dessert that I had on the ship was the pistachio ice cream, and it's actually pistachio gelato. I'm not even a big pistachio ice cream guy, but I was like, wow, that's some good stuff right there. Cheesecake is fantastic because they do real Italian cheesecake with ricotta cheese instead of cream cheese.
Yum.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you the thing, Josh, and and you can chime in on this too, is they have a chocolate shop.
Mm-hmm. Vinci.
This chocolate, and they're constantly making chocolates there. They also make chocolate martini, chocolate,
Yes.
all sorts of chocolate
Mhm.
drinks that you can get there.
I had this thing called an orange teeny. So it was it was a double shot espresso cup with dipped with dipped orange slices, not orange slices, but the skin of the orange, which sounds nasty. But when you drink the coffee with this orange dip, this dipped orange, oh. But Kurt has a good, he was talking about the coffee and he's also talking about the donuts. I've heard great things about the donuts because they make them fresh, and then also the coffee. So when you're in the buffet area, they have a button you can push and a bartender will come wait on you. You can get regular coffee but this stuff is not made in great quantities. They go and they make the coffee. They have a barista. You can get espressos, you can get Americanos, and that's included in your fare. You don't need any extra money to do that. Now the Vinci is extra, but this, there in the buffet is not. It's great coffee. There you go.
Yeah, this is this is the gelato. Or no, this
That's
is
the
Vinci. Okay.
Yeah. Vinci has the gelato, I think, and then yep. Also, the macaroons are really good.
Oh yeah, you get those with your diamond status delivered to your room.
Oh man, they get going real quick.
These are all the chocolates that they make in house, and they have this big chocolate sculpture.
Yeah.
It's. I got another video here too. I can show you if I can find it. Here it is. I think this is another part of.
Oh yeah.
Vinci.
It's beautiful.
Is that
it's worth it to get a little bit of chocolate from there. It really is. Oh, settle down now, bear dog. Watch out now.
Charlie.
Did you have a question, Adam?
Yeah, I have a question. Is the wave runners on the what beach is
The
that?
island.
The island, is it worth anything? Or you gotta like putt around like a kid?
You say wave runners?
Yeah.
Oh no, they let you get after it. I mean, I hadn't been on them, but I've seen them from the ship. Yeah, they let you get after it.
All right.
Have you ever went snorkeling? What's the
Yeah,
best?
so Costa Maya.
I know you.
If go look on TripAdvisor and try to go to Costa Maya. There's a place you can go there that's tacos, private island, and snorkeling. It is great. It's really good. They take you to some excellent places to snorkel. Now if you do the wave runner excursion, they're going to run you out to where there's a shipwreck out there, and it's so clear you can look down and see it. But that's also where they do the snorkeling.
We tried to do the shipwreck one, and since there's the 2 days, the one says sold out, but the other one keeps saying air. Did you ever have that happen?
Yeah. So the MSC specific ones on Ocean Cay, they do get booked rather fast. Now the thing that so it's good and it's bad. There's a couple of things you can do because you're not out of luck. You can book off the ship. What you got to keep in mind though is if you book your excursion outside of MSC, you're not guaranteed to get back on the ship. So you got to keep up with, hey, I've got to be back on the ship by 4:30. Little dude that drove me out here, it's 3:30. Get me back, because they will not wait on you. But if your excursion runs long when you're booking it with MSC, they'll wait on you.
And the one at Ocean Cay that's booked up that you're talking about, I looked at yesterday. I would simply get on the ship and go to the excursions desk and just ask them about it and say, hey, here's if there's a cancellation or if whatever. Sometimes
there will be cancellations.
Yeah.
And people drink heavy.
Yeah. And even sometimes you can book it on the ship anyway. I mean, we've had that happen with Carnival before where everything showed showed sold out online, and then as soon as you get on the ship, you walk up there and they sign you right up for it. So you never know.
Yep.
I would try that. Sure.
Hey, Greg and Felicia, we want to say hi to Marty. He just came in. He's back there behind.
Hey, Marty. So another thing too, if you don't book excursions like Cozumel, just exploring the port area is really nice, and there's a couple of places there that are public areas to swim. When you get off there and same thing for Costa Maya, but Cozumel we've really enjoyed just hanging out there in the port area. There's one little spot right by Senor Frogs. You can sit there and listen to Senor Frogs music. You can get out of the water, go over, get you a drink, go back and get into the water. Great snorkeling, and you see the ships right there in front of you. That's a good day. You're going to have a great time no matter what you do.
Is that
Yeah.
all cruises?
Richard wanted to know what specialty dining they have. They have a steakhouse like everywhere else. Richard,
Yep.
teppanyaki. They have,
Teppanyaki. Oh, it's so good. Sushi.
Embarkation Nation. Hey, Embarkation Nation. Bruce jumped in here. Ocean Travel ago. So, yeah, I think you guys are going to have a blast. It's,
For the specialty dining, I'm going to shamelessly self-promote if that's okay, Greg.
go ahead. Absolutely.
So we covered on our channel the steakhouse, teppanyaki, and sushi so far. I'm sure Greg has plenty of videos, and Kurt and Marcia CME, they have plenty as well. So, but don't let anybody tell you that the food's not good. That's a lie.
So what we want to do is we need to have this little gathering again once y'all get back, provided you have a good time. If you don't have a good time,
With this group?
yeah, everybody.
We'll have a good review for our TA too when we get back.
Yeah.
There you go.
The lady in the white hat is fantastic. We've booked with her ourselves twice now, right?
Hey, this is no joke. And Josh, y'all going to experience this too. I watched her one evening this week. She came in from work and she got home, 5:30 or so, and I didn't see her till about 8 o'clock because she was on the phone trying to help out. And I was like, "Hey, are you gonna be in there all night in the office?" And she's like, "Yeah, probably so." So, but that's
and we greatly appreciate. So anybody so obviously she's y'all's TA, but anybody that's in the chat, and you'll see people in the cruise community that are TAs. We don't compete against each other. It is what it is, right? And it's not like you're making a ton of money off of this unless you're really hitting it hard. But her attentiveness as a TA is great, and she, luckily I don't deal with a lot of that because I'm not great at it, but Chastity does. And, her and Felicia are always interfacing with each other, and she's always finding great deals for us. And, so that's my shameless plug for you guys.
Well, you guys, I'm glad that y'all are jumping into it too. There's always enough cruises to go around that once people, understand that we're here just to help them, that it doesn't cost any more to book with TAs. We don't promote. You hardly ever hear us talk about it on the channel because that's not what we're in it for. We just want to help anybody that wants somebody to take the load off their shoulders so they don't have to stay on the phone for a couple hours if they do have a hiccup. That's all we're here for.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got a package in the mail to you guys. It was mailed off a couple of days ago. Y'all are going to be getting it if you should be there in a couple of days. But guys, we appreciate y'all coming on tonight. We're excited for you. Since y'all
It's almost here, the cruise.
Since y'all got the Wi-Fi, if y'all aren't,
Wait a minute. How many days out are they?
They're not KM, I don't think yet. 14 days?
They are. It's 15 days.
Is
you
it
are
15
in
days?
hashtag kiss my aft territory. Hashtag KMA.
October 15th.
So y'all, if you aren't subscribed, if y'all have YouTube, if you're not subscribed to the Moonlight Adventures, y'all go over and I mean, you should be. I don't even know why I'm saying that. But anyway, hit up their Facebook.
We're not that popular.
If you guys aren't members of our Facebook group, if for no other reason than just to post pictures while y'all on the cruise, go hit up the Facebook group so y'all can post some pictures there. Mike White said he got his package, so y'all.
He leaves on Carnival Magic in just a few days.
Oh, so Mike White is definitely KMA.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Felicia, I may send you pictures direct to your phone as well. That may be easier for me. I'm not real
Okay.
tech.
You know I'm not.
We'll get them up there if that's the way you need to do it, Rob. So don't
You
you worry.
just
about
go
it.
ahead.
One quick, I would be wrong if I didn't warn you guys of this. When you go to Cozumel, there's going to be people there that are going to try to sell you things. It's okay to buy things from the locals, but do not allow them to take you upstairs in Cozumel. Danger, Will Robinson, back away, get out. Because we got a little I'm combat vet and my spidery senses started going off and I'm like, let's get the heck out of here now. So stay down on the ground level. You'll be in good shape.
I'll say no thank you, keep moving.
Yeah. No comprende. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I'm gone.
Say kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass, buddy. I'm out. Yeah. So here's the phrase you need. Besa me culo, pendejo. And you'll either get in a fight or they'll go the other way.
Is that going to get my channel banned? I'm just wondering.
No. I mean, so from what I understand, as long as you don't use foul language within the first 5 minutes, you're supposed to be good unless somebody reports you. But don't take that from me. I'm no YouTube expert.
All right. Well, guys, thank y'all for coming on here. Josh, man, I appreciate you coming on here. This would have not been nearly as fun without you here. So, anyway.
Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much.
All
I
right,
enjoy
guys.
it every time.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, y'all. That was so much fun. These guys are awesome. We'll see y'all next Friday night. I'm just going to keep saying this until she hits that button that she never remembers to hit.
No. See, you think I'm just watching you